What can Kyle do for non-tour? I mean, when you have the year that he had for Team All-American, and then he's trying to, build off that. I mean, is it one of those deals where the production might not be that high, but it'll still be just as good?
Yeah, well, he's good.
Yeah.
He's athletic. He's smart. There's nobody that I've seen in my last 10 years here at Pitt that watches as much videotape as Kyle Lewis. I talked about Des Reed, talking about team. I'm going to tell you, Kyle Lewis is in that film more than any player that I see on our football team, including our quarterback. Okay, it's something he's trained to do. I'll go in Coach Manlock's office at 6:15 in the morning, and my man Kyle Lewis is sitting behind the computer where Coach Manlock is sitting when he's having a meeting, and he's in there watching tape every day. Like, this guy is committed. And again, you can be a great player, you can be athletic, you can run. This guy studies the video, okay? There's not a lot of guys, they want to go play the video game. He wants to watch the video, okay? To me, there's that element that, someday an NFL team's going to get a guy that's going to study the game. But I say this all the time. I'd rather have a 4-6 guy that watches video than a 4-4 guy that watches no video. Okay, because that 4-6 guy is going to play like a 4-4 guy because he knows what's going on, because he's seen it before it even happens. So going back to the production question, it's hard. Okay, I'm not worried about his production. I'm worried about him doing his job. Okay, NFL scouts are going to watch him and say, was he in the right place? Okay, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't get lucky. Sometimes the turnovers, we talk about it all the time, getting turnovers, whether it's an interception or fumbles. Sometimes teams, one year, this is years ago, I was at Michigan State, and the number one, and I don't know what year this was, but you can go for it. It was either probably 2009, 10, 11, or 12, somewhere in that range. Who had the most turnovers in the country? Okay, it was Oklahoma State. Okay, and I'm a studier of tape too, right? That's why I coach. So I went and pulled all their turnovers, and I wanted to watch and see what are they doing. I want to do what they're doing. We need to get all those turnovers. Oklahoma State, number one in the country. The heck we talk about Oklahoma State, right? So I went back and watched the tape and put all the notes, all whatever it was, 36 or whatever it was that year. Wrote the notes of why they got the turnovers. You know what it came down to? Freaking luck. It came down to the Big 12 guy. Horse shit, ball security. Swear. I think I'm kidding. I'm not talking about the Big 12 now. I'm just talking about that year. I'm looking like, oh man, you look at the walk kid from the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, that guy punches the ball. That guy's the best I've ever seen. Okay, and we get to watch him every day. But I watched it. It was like, guy just dropped the ball. Like, no one forced it. It wasn't forced fumbles. It was the ball just fell out of the guy's hands. Like, what do you do? Bad pitch, whatever it is. I mean, that's what I looked at. I was like, they got lucky. But I'd like to get lucky too. But we got to work on getting more of those turnovers. So, to your point about Kyle and the production, and sorry for the long answer, it's not easy, but he's going to be evaluated on how good a player he is based on him doing his job every snap. And he talked about in his press conference today just about going back and looking at all my good plays, but more importantly, looking at his bad plays, making sure those don't happen. He'll be evaluated by us and by the National Football League and GMs and head coaches across the country based on what he does. It's not about the production. Production will come sometimes it doesn't. But if he's in position to make an interception, he drops it, that ain't good. Okay, if he catches an interception, he doesn't score a touchdown. I mean, that run he had certainly that was a run. I mean, he got horse collar, no call, and still got it.